listen.
What?
Alright guys, this week we're giving Brady 72 hours to complete this list of stuff he has to do on his Jeep. And if he can pull it off, we're gonna donate this $3,000 in cash to his Jeep build. But if he can't, me and Alex are gonna throw it on Facebook Marketplace for also probably $3,000.
No. Dude, it's worth way more than $3,000.
The way it sits, it ain't worth nothing to anybody.
And that's how much we need to fix the boat, so.
Oh! That's true. We're gonna give him 30 seconds to give his Jeep a once over, figure out what he's gonna start with, and that time starts right now.
20 seconds! 10 seconds! Time's up! 72 hours starts right now.
Alright, a little bit of context here with Brady's Jeep. So he's had it for over 5 years now. He bought just the tub on a road trip we took to Oklahoma because he's always wanted to build like the ultimate rock bouncer, race car, family Jeep LJ. The thing is, this build's gotten completely out of hand. So me and Alex are really actually helping him out here by doing what we're doing. The thing is, Brady's super meticulous about everything on this Jeep. It's turning into, I don't know if you could call it a slight mental illness issue. I don't know exactly what you would call it. It's turning into more of a piece of artwork than it is a Jeep to go have fun with. So that's essentially why me and Alex came up with this idea. And the important part about this list that's so specific is once these things are done, pretty much the hardest part of this Jeep build is done. To sum up this list, if this Jeep is able to roll around, steer on its own, get flex tested, and essentially the chassis being ready for paint, this all got knocked out and it's where it needs to be.
And if you guys think this list is short or easy, you don't know Brady. We just did an episode on his rear suspension a couple months ago, and he cut it off 3 separate times in that episode to redo it. Then we finished the episode and he cut it off 2 more times to get it perfect. So I honestly don't think he's gonna be able to do it.
I think he might be able to pull it off if he doesn't sleep at all. Alright, one quick question before you keep going. If you complete this and we give you $3,000 cash, what are you going to use it for?
I really want to supercharge this motor super bad, but they're super expensive, and I feel like the $3,000 would put me into like way closer to being able to do it, so I'm gonna put it towards the supercharger.
That makes me feel better about it, honestly. Yeah, I kind of want you to get it now. At first I kind of wanted this turned out of here, but now I kind of wanted to get it.
Alright, so I've been telling Braid that I'd help him weld up his cage for a while now. And he needs it welded up because he's got to pull it out to do his rock sliders. So I'm going to go and just make sure all of the crucial pieces are welded for the most part when he pulls the cage up so nothing breaks and flings out. So I'm going to do that for him.
That's kind of a scary thing though. Like, there's a lot on the line, you welding my cage.
You agreed to it, so whatever they look like, you're stuck with it.
I'm just saying, if you ever see me roll this thing, you're gonna be first thoughts like, ooh.
That's a good point. Kind of nervous now. I was more worried about what they look like, not necessarily how strong they are. I'm more worried about when he takes it to the mall that it doesn't, like, you know, bend when he goes over the curb.
I've had it.
Let's be honest, Brady's never going to roll this Jeep.
Well, keep in mind too that the roll cage is the air tank, so it can't leak.
You didn't tell me that.
Okay, Alex, turn the steering wheel.
Oh,
Dude, this thing turns!
no way.
Oh my gosh. Dude, it goes all the way to the stops. Yes! Dude, this thing turns!
Dude, you did that quick.
I told you it wasn't that far away. I mean, I had most of everything. I just had to like get it all right, you know?
Well, that's one thing checked off the list. That's sick.
You better keep keep your little camera handy because stuff's gonna start getting done over here.
All right, let's go see what he's got done so far.
How's it coming?
I don't know.
What'd you get
up
done
late.
last night? Let's check it out.
I stayed up late last night, got the front shock mounts built. They're not done, they're in place, but essentially all I gotta do is to go tube, same on the other side. That one's built. They're sanded down, ready to go on, so.
Sean built those. So you pretty
Yeah.
much just put those on.
I had to weld I had to weld them up, make sure the spacing was right, and I had to end up fixing all that. Yeah, they're ready now. What?
I was feeling pretty good about it last night, but I don't know anymore.
Well, this might save us $3,000. Well, and make us $3,000, so we'll see.
Today, I should be done with this. It should be sitting on its own today.
Right.
All right, we left Brady to his own devices to work on his Jeep, and we've got to run a couple errands.
All right, we told you guys we'd start a podcast when we hit 100,000 subs. We're a little late, but we're still trying to get the podcast like studio up. So we're here, gonna go look at some flooring that we can put down on the mezzanine, and then we can get the rest of the stuff, and we'll start that podcast.
What color are we gonna get? I didn't even think about that.
We usually do everything red.
Oh, maybe there's some red. Do you know how much we need?
I kind of forgot to measure.
Well, Brady's there. Maybe we'll distract him for 5 minutes to go measure. Do you have a preference on lighter or darker?
Actually, I don't know. They both look fine.
Well, that helps.
Okay, will you text me the dimensions, and then we'll make sure to get one box not enough, so we'll have to come back.
Do you know how to measure square feet?
Well, I got square-toed boots, so it should work.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, I'll send you dimensions.
All right,
Okay.
thanks. All right, so we'll take those dimensions,
Times them by the square root of pi.
and then take the radius of that, and that'll be how many square feet.
I like this one, I think. And I like that one. But these are 89 cents a square foot. 79 cents.
If they weren't so ugly, I'd say probably those, but they're kind of ugly. We're gonna call Dad, see what he thinks. I got a question. We're here looking at some flooring for the shop. What color would you do? Talk to Mom. Okay, sounds good. All right, bye. Mom's not very good at answering. Well, let's get to it. We gotta pick something.
6.5 hours later.
I'm down to just flip a coin.
Whoa!
I don't care anymore. None of the wood over at Home Depot really gave us that tingly feeling, so we came to Lowe's to see if we can, find the one that really just sticks with us.
This is one thing we really only want to do once.
Well, we didn't know what we wanted. Now that we know what we want, we won't take no for an answer. I don't know what millionaires freaking shop at Lowe's. Everything here's 9 times as much. And they don't have dark gray, so we're screwed.
All right, if those front shocks aren't on, I don't think you're gonna make the quota.
What does on mean?
Welded on and done, and they ain't.
No. But they're square.
They were square when we left.
Oh, they were. I have one big problem, though. I'm about 3 inches short on material.
We were just at the metal place.
No, they don't have it.
That's gonna eat into your time.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's coming together, though. It's just been a lot of measuring and trying to get it right, because I don't want to have to do it again, because if I have to do it again, I really don't win this.
Well, my ideology is do it fast, twice.
What if you do it really slow 3 times like me?
So, hang on. you actually haven't gotten anywhere then.
I have.
What's
Look
up
at
with
those.
these tape measures? Are you trying to square this thing up?
Yeah, it's gonna be perfect.
What's wrong with you?
Look at those. I got those done. Both sides.
Oh, okay. That's closer to getting the rock sliders on.
That's the easy part. Everything I've been doing now is the hard part. So I'm still in good shape. Don't you guys worry.
Oh, we're not worried. It's you that ought to be worried.
I'm not worried yet. Did you guys get the flooring for up there?
No.
You had one job.
I know, and we spent all day trying to do it. So we probably got less done than you.
Well, that's normal.
Well, we're not getting paid, so I don't feel bad.
So what did you do?
We got lunch.
Did you?
Yeah, we got lunch. It was good.
Where's mine?
Oh.
It's still there.
You guys killed it today.
All right, yesterday we left Brady alone because there was like a bunch of back and forth and measuring. We wanted him to just make it happen. We texted us this morning and said he was up till like 12:30 last night. But let's go see what he was able to get done. Uh-oh. Are we past the front suspension onto the flex test here? Dude, this looks good. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
What's going on?
I thought I was home free.
It looks cool.
It
I don't
looks
know
cool.
why you
What's-
could be sad.
The thing that I was worried about clears. The thing I was not worried about doesn't clear.
We're hitting.
Yeah. When I'm fully turned, stuffed all the way up, the tire, inside of the tire hits the coilover.
Oh.
And I don't know how to fix that.
Around me are familiar faces.
Honestly, even though there's problems, just seeing it like up like this feels pretty good. Ooh, okay.
That's bad.
I see what you're saying.
There's not even springs on that coilover. And we're not even touching our stops.
Yeah, you still got room left to go.
Is there a fix to it?
Can you buy like a coilover delete?
Maybe we just run the bypasses on the front.
I found a suspension kit on Amazon.
Did you? A body lift for it?
No, it's a spring kit.
Is it a leveling kit?
Short arm?
It's a short arm. For
You should. That's the problem. You should have just bought a lift kit for this thing. It works, you know?
I should have, yeah.
Normally we give Brady crap for just tacking stuff on instead of welding it all up. And this time it's actually working out for you. Because,
It always works out for me.
well,
These guys try to make me fully weld everything so there's no going back. I'm kind of a tack it in guy, do this, check.
it just kind of forces you to make it happen, you know? Like if this was me and Alex, we would just have to limit the steering up that high and we would be on our way.
Or just turn anyways.
Or just turn anyways.
It'll self-clearance.
Yep. Hey, let me know when I'm hitting my coil over.
I got another problem. That hits my frame. Fully turned.
Ooh.
Dude, who built this thing?
Dude, whoever built this thing sucks.
Well, you're starting to get pretty low on time. I feel like me and Cabe should cut you a deal.
All right, we're ready to make a deal.
I don't like deals with you guys.
What?
Usually I get the bad end of the deal.
Well,
Things are already bad. I don't need them any worse.
okay, here's the deal. Either we stay at the 3,000, you get everything done on the list, and that we're at like our, how far are we?
I think we have like 32 hours left.
32 hours left. So either stay the deal, keep the deal, and if you don't get it done, we're putting your Jeep on Facebook, or we'll give you this new deal. You get just the front suspension and just the rock sliders on for 2,000.
The rock sliders in the front suspension. No deal.
No deal. You
Whoa.
want to stay with the original deal?
Thing is, those are the two hardest ones. You guys are bad at making deals. If I can figure those two out, I'll be home free. This is really throwing a wrench in my plans.
For everybody that has been wanting these LJ videos, this is exactly the reason that these are so hard to make. How many hours do you have in it? So if we're hour 32 left.
I've been, what, 8 o'clock to...
Long story short, just to get to this point, just to get shock towers welded on, we're like at least 20 hours worth of work.
Well, and anybody who wants his LJ just better refresh Facebook here on Sunday.
That's true. Somebody might have themselves a great deal by the time this video's over.
It might not be that good of a deal, really. Because if this can't be solved, this Jeep's not worth... It's worth parts.
Well, you better get back to work.
This Jeep at full buff looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
It is nasty.
Kind of excited to see it at Ride High, too.
Kind of excited to see our ad we make
On Facebook. Alright, you guys want to see what kind of shape we're in going this way?
Let's do it.
Oh, we're touching already.
You've got too many shocks. That's the problem.
Yeah, what the? You got 4 extra shocks on this turd we need to delete.
I have to put these extra shocks on so when you guys drive it, it actually holds up and doesn't crack my frame.
Me and Alex haven't cracked a frame yet that we know of.
Looks like Brady called in the backup.
This guy is like the metal genie. Essentially what we're running into is as we group out, they go full.
Ray, you've had a big week, so I brought you your favorite.
Oh.
Wait, you
Freak, yeah.
our favorite?
No. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
What do you mean, no? You ain't gonna eat that whole plate.
Oh, I need that easy.
He can eat it easy if we want some.
I'll find a place for it.
Hopefully that's brain power for both of you.
Yeah, we're gonna need all the help we can get. If I can get all of those things on that list done this week, I'm getting $3,000.
Sweet. That $3,000 will go great towards Gunner's new car seat. Car seat.
All right, who's gonna tell her?
I gotta tell you guys something crazy. Research is showing that around 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated. And that's not just some statistic. You can get on the National Institute of Health's website and it will show the study. That is absolutely insane. Well, the sponsor of this week's video, Element, is helping me and Alex and Brady and the rest of everybody else fix that. Hydration and mineral deficiencies have been something that I've been super interested in lately, and here's something crazy. Research is linking a huge majority of headaches to dehydration. And what's causing that is it's not really your brain that hurts when you have a headache, it's the lining of your brain called the dura. And when you're dehydrated or deficient in these minerals, that dura contracts and that causes headaches. So if you're dealing with headaches, fatigue, brain fog, cramps, or weakness, there's a good chance you are deficient or have an imbalance in electrolytes. And Element provides a super easy way to help with that.
Element is an electrolyte drink mix free of sugar, artificial colors, and other dodgy ingredients.
Most people don't even like drinking plain water anyway. So you got these little packets that you just dump right into your water, shake that puppy up, and you're on your way to not being part of that 75%.
They come in a bunch of different flavors, and you would think with 1,000 milligrams of sodium that they'd be like way salty, but they're actually super delicious.
There's special forces teams, Olympic athletes, health experts, and everyday people that love Element, and I'm sure you will too. So go to the link in our description. It's drinklmnt.com/PEC. And if you use that link, you'll get a free sample pack with the purchase of anything on their website. And this is totally risk-free, because if you don't like it, they'll completely refund your order, so you might as well give it a shot. Thank you so much, Element, for supporting Peck Brothers and sponsoring today's video.
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stillin' at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot still trying to flip it out the stove. Rockin' fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away.
I think me and Sean got it figured out. We're literally dealing with like this tight of tolerances everywhere. But he's gonna make up some brackets tomorrow. I'll weld them all up, put them together. put it on, and if it works, we almost just figured out a miracle. If it doesn't, then she might be for sale and I might be for it.
I was gonna say we're nearing the end of day 2, and it kind of looks like it did on day 0.
No, it don't.
It kind of does.
There's a lot more that got done, but I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna draw up what I need, and then I'm gonna work on some of the easier stuff that is just busy work. I'll get that done tonight. Sean will have those brackets in the morning, and by the end of tomorrow night, it should be clear. It should be clearing, and it should be sitting on its own. We can flex test this thing.
So when it sells, is it me and Caleb that splits it, or do you get a portion?
Why would you guys get?
Why does he get a portion?
I think it's just us. 'Cause
We're
we
the
don't
ones
get
that
any-
sold it.
We don't get any money if you win, so.
I don't like this deal at all.
Well, you're not even halfway done, and you've got just about 24 hours left, so I kind of doubt you're going to be sleeping tonight.
Hey, if I've got to sleep in the shop for a few hours, that's fine.
Brad, we've got a present for you.
What's that for?
It's for your Jeep.
Funny for you guys, you won't need it.
Actually, are those on?
Yeah, the rock sliders are on, and the cage is bolted down.
No.
Square and tight. I can lift this thing up now.
Holy crap.
Last night, I fell asleep in that chair for about 3 hours.
How's your neck feel?
That's why my hair looks like this.
You look roached.
I'm
like,
freaking roached.
respectfully.
We're making progress. Cool thing is, I was up late last night drawing this up. This is our brackets. We're gonna go 1.5 inches offset. The coilover will sit back behind the bypass. So they're kind of intricate brackets, and Sean's working on them right now, but
Is he gonna have them done?
yeah, they'll be here in a couple hours.
Holy flip, he might make it.
I might get more done than what's on the list. What happens if I get more done?
You don't get nothing.
Okay.
You have one. Did you check them off the list?
No.
Check those puppies. So you got the roll cage and the rock sliders.
Yep.
Gosh dang. There for a minute, I was 100% convinced that Jeep was gonna be for sale.
I've got like 5 minutes on the rear suspension, and that's done. This guy right here.
That's the big one.
That's the big one.
And it
then
really
if
is-
it passes, that takes a few minutes too.
Well, the front suspension's kind of up to interpretation. You know, I don't know what is considered done or not.
He's got a good point.
Well, it'll sit at, like, it'll cycle, turn every way, it won't hit anything.
That's
and
true.
Then it will hold together. It can sit at right height. That's what I thought that meant.
If it was just you alone dealing with the front suspension, I think the Jeep would be for sale.
I'd be done, but that's why I have good friends.
Alright, so we found the floor that we want for up here. It's actually 2 hours away, so I know Brady ain't gonna be done anytime soon. So me and Caleb are gonna jump in the truck, go down to Salt Lake, get the floor, and there's a chance we'll have it installed before Brady's even done.
Work all day till I'm totally beat. Get back home and fall right to sleep. Along goes on, friend, the morning and the cycle's complete.
I feel like we've been here before. Yesterday. We were. Hopefully it's not the same outcome. You guys might be wondering why we're not helping Brady with his stuff. And it's because both of us have done stuff on Brady's Jeep that he's then cut off and discarded and did it again. And neither of us can handle that for our confidence. So we're just letting him do it all by himself because our work's not good enough for him.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna go a lot faster than it has, but I feel like that's kind of the way this dang Jeep has gone ever since I literally started building the frame from the floor. It's just fought me everywhere. I have mainly the front suspension. It just has to clear and pass the flex test. So I'm not gonna say it's not possible, but it's definitely a big undertaking right now. So this Jeep being done is a dream of mine, to have my wife and I and my kids in the back going up and enjoying the trails, enjoying the mountains, enjoying all that is literally what we build these things for. So I don't look at it as a big, huge pain. I look at it as I'm very, very fortunate to be able to be doing this and building something that I've dreamed of.
Are you crying? Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. You're crying.
The website said you should have it here, but
We drove 2 hours to get to you.
So it does give like where it says pick up at West Jordan.
No. Can you see if it's in stock anywhere?
dude, if we go back to the shop with no flooring, Brady's gonna kill us. We just drove 2 hours to come back empty-handed. Dude, we've got to make something first. How about this guy?
They had that at the Home Depot in Logan.
You are one pathetic loser.
Well, it looks like that specific flooring we chose is online only. And it said pick up in West Jordan because it thought I was there. So anyways, probably just gonna order it. It'll take probably a week or two to get to the shop. So in a future video, we're probably gonna install it and we're just gonna leave here with our tails tucked.
I hope Braid got further than we did. We didn't get nothing done.
Uh-oh.
Where'd the shock hoops go?
Well, I know it looks like I went backwards, but we're going forwards now.
It don't look like it.
It is.
Are these your shock hoops?
Yeah,
What happened?
These are the old ones, these are the new ones. These should help it clear now.
Well, I hate to break it to him. But your time's been up for over 45 minutes.
What a surprise.
I've got a deal for you guys.
It's been over for 45. What's the deal?
Well, you guys were late.
Well, that's true.
That's
All
true.
right, what's up?
I am formally giving you...
He's filing for an extension.
Hear me out. It's not necessarily my fault. It's not necessarily Sean's fault. The power was out at Sean's house, or at his shop, and he was not able to get these to me this morning like he thought that he would. I literally just got them an hour ago, which most of the day today I wasn't able to do anything on these. So I think it's fair that I get an extension till the morning.
Well, it's fine that you think it's fair. What do you think? It matters for me and Alex.
I was kind of hoping to fix the boat with the money, but you can't build a Jeep in 15 minutes since you got those an hour ago.
If you can get this done by tomorrow, so you're gonna just stay out here and work all night?
All right.
If these are done by the time me and Alex wake up in the morning, we won't sell your Jeep. We'll give you $1,000. Because that's still gonna be a miracle if these work.
Yeah, that is actually. I'm exhausted. I'm starting to get blurry in my vision. I don't think I've ever worked this hard on any one thing for this long, if that makes any sense. Anyways, I'll wait till, I guess it is morning. I'll give it a couple more hours. I'm going to find somewhere to lay down and go to sleep, and then get up and show those two goofs that the LJ front suspension is done and the whole checklist is off and done.
So I woke up at 5 out here. The lights were on in the shop. So he was out here at least 5 a.m. I don't know what got into the guy, but let's see what he was able to get done. No, he's not in here. He's got shock hoops.
Oh, he got them on.
Both of them and the bracing.
The question is, do they work?
I don't know how we're supposed to know. I called him. I tried to call him and I texted him. I can't get. I don't know. He must be out.
I say we strap one side up, lift it up, and see if they actually work. I'm curious now.
We can't leave here without seeing. Oh, he's already got it strapped up. He had to have tested it.
Well, let's see.
Does it work?
Looks like
Oh my gosh.
it does.
Can you see daylight?
Get over here.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it through here.
That is so tight.
Oh my gosh. You can see daylight through it, barely.
That is as close as you can get.
He did it.
If that was me at 5 a.m., there'd be wrenches through the walls.
Oh, dude.
But he did it.
It's only right. We told him we'd give him $1,000 if he pulled it off, so good job, Braid.
I guess we won't be able to sell it till the next challenge.
Guys, next week we're going to be at the Salt Lake Off-Road Expo, so if you live in Utah or around the area, come see us. We're going to have merch at the booth. It's February 28th to March 1st in Salt Lake at the, I think it's the Mountain America Expo Center. We'd love for you guys to come see us. Thank you so much for watching.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything.